Okay, I believe we are live, members of me tribe. If anyone is in the live chat, say hello. Don't be a stranger. Say hello, and we'll have a little chin wag. So there's one person in the live chat at the moment. Whoever you are, could you just write something into the live chat so I know I'm not talking to myself. So anyway, guys, I'll just sing a little song while I'm waiting for the live chat to fill up. So I'd like to say that this is probably going to go on for approximately 10 minutes. So you might want to put the kettle on. Put the kettle on. Put the kettle on. Put the kettle on. Actually, you might as well. You can give me a few digestives. So I'm on a diet, so really I shouldn't have biscuits. But you know what? I'll just have two digestives. You can put them beside. You can put them beside me coffee. Two digestive biscuits. Actually, no. Wait. You don't have any chocolate Kimberleys, do you? Right. Yeah. No. Just two chocolate Kimberleys there. I'm on a diet. I'll only have two of them. Two chocolate Kimberleys with me coffee. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait, someone's here. Noosa. Noosa, Mac, you're very welcome. You're the only person. You wouldn't believe it. It's just you and me at the moment. You're very welcome to the live stream with Spoofer Ravenberg. Okay, so, yeah, no, I'm on a diet, so just, two chocolate Kimberleys. Actually, you know what? Leave the tin of chocolate Kimberleys beside me coffee, and I'll work away at them as I stare into your eyes and tell you you're very important, and you're a very important member of the tribe. So, okay, I'm an achiever. That's what I am. I'm an achiever. That's what I am. So, members of me tribe, I had a really difficult night last night. I was in a lot of pain. When I was up in Norway, looking for megaliths in Norway, I was walking through a forest, a number of ferns, and you wouldn't believe it, but I stubbed me toe. And when I pulled up the plants, there was a mini-lit. So be very careful when you're going out to look for megaliths. You will occasionally bump into a mini-lit, and that can cause you a lot of pain. So, okay, right. I'm very disappointed. There's only two people in the live chat. I expected to have, a modest number of 5,000 people. Okay, Irish Fenian's in there. He says, I'll go and put the kettle on. All right, Irish Fenian. Irish Fenian, what's the story? I see you have you've got a spanner there. You're some sort of moderator. I don't recall making you a moderator. This is my very first live stream, so please explain to me how you are able to have the spanner beside your name there. All right. So we'll go on for a few more minutes. We're not going to go on for too long. So we've 3 minutes done. We've 7 minutes to go. Right, 7 minutes to go. So I should mention that the reason I've come on a little bit late is because there's a moth. There's a moth flying around my cottage here. It's a very strange looking moth. I believe it's actually possessed by a demon. I tried to capture the moth. It evaded my my trying to catch it, and it flew up onto the ceiling. Now I'll try and get it in a minute. When it starts flying around again, I have a little cup, and I have a little saucer on top of the cup, and I plan to try and imprison the moth inside the cup, and that way I'll be able to make sure the demon doesn't, keep me up all night, flying around, causing problems in the cottage on the Sligo Leitrim border. Irish Phoenix says he has magic. He says right. Okay, guys. What else did I want to talk about? Let me look here. I wanted to say, right, people, I'm fed up with people, right? Fed up with these trolls, these internet trolls. They're asking me, how come millions of people haven't died from the Jabberwockies, right? Because I made a prediction. Last year saying that 80% of the world population would die because 80% of the population had foolishly got the Jabberwocky. Now, I revised that and I said that it would take longer. I said they would die within a month, and then I said now they'll die within 6 months, and now we're over 12 months later, and people are starting to question me about it now. So what I've decided to do, I've started praying to Satan to ask him to kill all those people so that I can save face, you know? What matters to Spoofer Ravenberg is keeping face. So if millions, in fact, if billions of people must die, so that my prediction is correct, then I'd be a very happy champion indeed. So I am praying to Satan these days, hoping that 80% of the world population dies rapidly, and then I'll be able to make a video, and I'll be able to say, I told you, the Jabberwocky was a killer. You know, it's all about saving face and looking like you got it right. So if billions of people have to die, so that my prediction comes true, so be it. Right. Irish Fenian asks, when is the seismic shift happening? Well, that's a really interesting question. I made a prediction about a year ago that there was a seismic shift on the horizon, and I told you, if you remember, members of my tribe, I told you to look out for the penguins. I told you they're very pesky, very smart, very smart. They walk on two legs like humans, not to be trusted. I told you this was coming. I had a really weird dream last night, really strange, you know, really weird dream, you know. I'm kind of exhausted today, you know, really exhausted. Let me just get my coffee. Let me just get my coffee here. Can you hear me, members of me tribe, storing my cup of coffee? Let me know in the live chat. Can you hear me storing me coffee? Okay, right. B, what did you mean when you said the Polish and Lithuanians coming to Ireland was the best thing that happened in your life? I don't remember saying that, B. I believe you're confusing me with someone else, but I would just like to say that, you know, the Irish, they really don't deserve to exist. You know, if you've looked at what's gone on in the last 2 years, you know, the Irish have been the worst people in the world. They've been the biggest NPCs. They really don't deserve, to live. So, you know, if you get Polish Lithuanians, even better if you can get Africans and Jews, lots of Jews moving into Ireland, that'll make Ireland a nicer place, you know, a much more hospitable place than the Ireland of the rowdy and very neo-Nazi Irish. So there you go. By the way, I want you to remember the Holocaust. Please, please, I want you to remember the Holocaust. I mention the Holocaust in every single video. I have approximately 5,425 videos, and all of them, I always talk about the Holocaust and how we must all bow our heads in shame and empty our pockets for the Holocaust. Yes, for the Holocaust. Now, I want to say, people are saying that I'm a Jew. I'm not actually Jewish. Just because me ma is a Jew doesn't mean that I'm a Jew. And just because me da is a Jew doesn't mean that I'm a Jew. So whoever's making the rumours about that, you know, knock it off, right? Calm yourself on, right? Now, just get more coffee. 1 second. That's really good coffee. Really good coffee. Right. I wanted to say there's a guy, he does videos. I only came into contact with these videos about a month ago. You might recall I made a video. I was very confused. I was asking, was he copying what I was doing? Because he was saying sanguine houses, and I was saying sanguine houses, and he was saying other things that I always said. For example, about the kettle, put the kettle on, right? Now, I watched one of his videos there the other day, and you're not going to believe this, members of my tribe. He was telling people to have a song in your heart. That's what he said. Now, anyone who's been following Spoofer Ravenberg for the last 12 months knows that I frequently tell people to have a song in their heart. Have a song in your heart. I always say that. So I don't know, because I've only recently started seeing this guy's videos. I don't know if he is copying Spoofer Ravenberg, or perhaps he's been saying this for longer than a year. So anyway, I'll probably call this video, is Thomas Sheridan imitating Spoofer Ravenberg over the song in your heart? I might call it that. That way it'll get to trend a little bit more on YouTube, and we might get a few trolls. We might get a few people from a different tribe coming over to the channel and leaving nasty comments. Wouldn't that be great, members of my tribe? Okay, right. Okay, I think that's about it. I don't really have much more to say. Oh wait, the moth The moth he's on the table. He's on the table. The moth. 1 second, guys. I believe this moth is a demon. By the way, I'd just like to say that, if Ireland could get rid of Catholicism, that would be really wonderful for the country. Catholics are very superstitious people. They believe in any sort of guff at all. Not like me, of course. Now, just 1 second. I want to catch this moth, which I believe is a demon, possibly a digit, possibly a digit. So, 1 second here now. Right, right. He's on the rim of the cup here. He's on the rim of the cup. This is another cup. It's not the cup with me coffee in it. It's an empty cup. He's on the rim. Now, if he just drops down, come on, you little bastard, come on. I got him. I got him. He's in the cup. The demon, the Digen, which is in the form of a moth, is now encased. You can hear him. Can you hear? He's trying to get out. He's very powerful. He's quite a powerful little fella. Right, he stopped. I don't know if that's because he's run out of oxygen or he's decided to take a little break. I don't know. Anyway, the demon is now incarcerated in my little teacup. Okay, right. Now, that's the end of the stream anyway. Irish Fenian says, I had a moth attack me last night as well. Yes, Irish Fenian, there's something very strange going on. There's something really weird going on in the nighttime. Very strange flying insects about. Possibly it's a miniature Mothman that attacked you. So, go to the library and get a book on the Mothman prophecies. Okay, right. That's the end of the stream. I hope you liked it. I want to tell you, members of my tribe, be very careful of cults. Cults are really bad. They will try to gain your confidence, and then they will start telling you to do very strange things on behalf of the tribal leader. I would never do that. My mantra is know thyself. Know thyself. By the way, if you're part of my tribe, I don't want you speaking to your family. I also don't want you speaking to other members of the tribe. You only have a direct line to Spoofer Ravenberg. Any problems you have, speak to me. Don't speak to anyone else. It'll be our little secret. No one else. Okay, right. Ben Trude Uncovers comes in at the very end of the stream, like an express train, and he says, check out Norm MacDonald's moth joke. Okay, I will check that out. Thank you very much for your input. That is the end of the live stream. I hope you liked it. Share it with your friends and your family, anyone you know. Maybe you're on Telegram. Share on Telegram. Share it on the Twitter, and share it right either of your dreams. Look after yourselves. Have a song in your heart. And I say this to Irish Fenian, I say this to Ben Trude Uncovers. And I say this to Noosa Mac. I had to scroll up there. That's why I paused. I had to scroll up. I say this to all 4 of you in the live chat. Feck them if they can't take a Jesus who good fucking joke.